How are we doing, guys? Leeds 3, Preston 0, match review of the game. Absolutely fantastic performance, results, everything. First minute to the 90th, relentless, attacking football at its absolute finest. Some of the football we played last night was absolutely incredible, in all honesty. And it was so important we got back to winning ways, no matter what, whether it was a 1-0, lucky win, anything. It was so important we got ourselves back to winning ways and maintained, our position. Where we are in the table, we're in such a strong position at the moment. We've sort of built a little bit of a gap on third place, but obviously not getting too carried away yet. But it's good to get that early bit of momentum and maintaining it as well. We saw two performances against Middlesbrough and Millwall where we've not been able to be at our attacking best. We've come back into it today, last night, and we've just been absolutely brilliant from the first minute to the 90th. I mean, how it took 37 minutes to break the deadlock, I'll never know. We were absolutely so far on top in the first half, it was untrue. And I felt Preston really, I thought they did themselves a massive disservice. They were trying to waste time in the first half. From sort of 20 minutes onwards, they were trying to waste time. And I thought, they're better than that, I thought, Preston, but they chose to do that. Ultimately, I think look at Alex Neil's tonight and how his team managed the game. I don't understand why they did that, but ultimately it's come back to haunt them. But going on to our performance, I thought from the first half onwards, it was just exceptional. We start the game really well. The first chance falls to Matthew's Click. He's through 1-on-1. He just misses that. He has another one later on in the first half. And by Matthew's Click standards, you expect him to score then, but make no mistake about it, Matthew's Click was absolutely exceptional once again last night, as was Samuel. And then we have other chances as well in that first half. Tyler Roberts has one. I'm trying to think who else has one. There's a few from set pieces, and then we finally break the deadlock through Lee Cooper. A fantastic delivery off Barry Douglas once again. The consistency of his delivery. He didn't put a bad cross in all night. He just never ever wastes anything out wide or on a set piece. It's a fantastic delivery. Cooper gets a good touch on it. And the keeper does almost save it, but it's the power on the header, the quality of delivery, I think it's just unsavable really. And then we're fantastic then. You just settle down, and from there it's a bit more comfortable for us. Second half, we don't start the second half as well. Preston do have a few little moments. It starts to get a little bit of we start to lose a little bit of control in the second half, but we become a lot more clinical. I mean, the quality of the next two goals are absolutely incredible. I mean, Calvin Phillips, I don't think no one else in the ground saw that pass for the second goal, but he just makes it 40-yarder, no problem. And Tyler Roberts, full credit to Tyler Roberts. I said in the preview, we have to give Tyler Roberts time. I've seen him get a lot of criticism, but he really showed a striker's instinct and a striker's finish as well. Absolutely top-class finish off Tyler Roberts. And then the third goal, unbelievable. It must be a 30-40 pass move. Samuel Saeed to Matthew's Click, and then Matthew's Click, first time, lovely dinked cross into Tyler Roberts, and it's a brilliant header, and it's 3-0, and it's fully deserved. We probably could win the game by more, but absolutely incredible all in all. From minute 1 to minute 90, just a dominant performance. And as I said with Preston, I thought Preston played it into our hands, really trying to waste time. It's something we've got used to, I think, over the last couple of games. If anything, as a Leeds fan, that should be quite reassuring. Teams are trying to waste time against us. Teams see a point at Ellen Road as a really good result, and that's got to be a positive, really. And I think Preston, compared to how they played against us last season, sat back a lot more, and it just shows that how far we've come as a team. That teams have sort of a different view of getting the results at Leeds. A point at Leeds is now seen as a good result, so that has to reflect well on ourselves. But I think individually, you look at the performances tonight, the midfield I thought was absolutely exceptional. In the middle of the park, I thought we absolutely had control throughout. And I think it massively helps us that Ben Pearson was out for Preston. He's a crucial player for Preston, probably one of, if not the best holding midfielders in the league for me. Especially last season, I thought he was really good. He was a player I actually wanted to see at Ellen Road, possibly in the summer. In terms of when we were saying about wish list and that, he would have been quite high on the list for me, but he's a top player. He was missing tonight, and I think it made it a lot easier for the midfield. as his clip was able to break into the box so many times and no one picked him up, and it really played into our hands, I felt. And all in all, it was just, we were back to our absolute best tonight, and just absolutely exceptional. I was just amazed really by the quality of the performance. I thought it was going to be a really tough game, a really tight game I was expecting, but we just managed to, in fairness, so for the first half an hour we were well on top, we weren't taking our chances, and Preston defensively were doing pretty well, but we just managed to break that press. We kept going, in the first 5-10 minutes or so we were trying to play the ball out the back. It was a little bit like Millwall, where they were trying to press us high up the pitch, left a striker on the centre backs, the wingers on the full backs, and it's just trying to stop us getting out through the back. It made it tough for us from that point of view. But we did break it, we kept going, we kept trying to play the ball out the back, and eventually we got through. When we did get through, we got Save on the ball, and we took people out of position, and that's where we started to create the chances for it. It made it really difficult from Preston. And I think the game plan in truth went out the window after 20 minutes, but all in all, absolutely superb last night off the lads. And, there's not much more to say. Joe and Ramblings have said, I've given reviews as well. Make sure you check out those. But for me, my man of the match tonight, really, really difficult to be honest with you, to choose a man of the match. There's so many contenders. I've got to look at the majority of the defence was all absolutely exceptional. The midfield, all absolutely exceptional as well. But I'll go for Tyler Roberts for getting himself a goal, 2 goals even. Never stopped running. At times it looked like it wasn't going to be his night, but he just had that determination. Fantastic goal for his second goal. Great instinct for our third goal even. And it's just a brilliant performance of Tyler Roberts for me. He just about gets the man of the match for me. But all in all, there's so many contenders. You'd probably pick a 7 or 8 of the starting 11. Could probably quite easily be man of the match. All in all, absolutely exceptional. Make sure you check out Joe's match review of the game and Conor from the Ramblings match review of the game. I've been Oscar Marriot. Make sure if you've enjoyed the video, you give it a quick like and you subscribe to the channel. All Leeds TV. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you later.